Hello, and welcome to Whose Line Is It Anyway, the programme which relies upon the performer's sharp brains, quick wits and brown trousers, featuring tonight Jim Sweeney, the better half of Sweeney and Steen, and Stephen Steen, the better 7/8 of Sweeney and Steen, then Stephen Frost, 50% of the Oblivion Boys, and finally the one and only but original vulgar fraction, Tony Slattery. Ladies and gentlemen, the contestants. Now, the first game we're playing tonight is called Emotion Option. This will feature Jim Sweeney and Steve Steen, if you'd like to come down. And what I'd like to do is to act out a little scene, but we're going to give some different emotions for you acted out in, and we'll change between emotions just to jolly things up. So, anyone got some suggestions of an emotion, like, say, something like paranoia, which I'll chuck in as a suggestion of my own?
Ecstasy.
Ecstasy, yes. Ecstasy, hate, sorry? Horror. Yes, that's a good one. Hysteria. Passion. Jealousy. That's quite enough. We've got all the emotions there, so we can... I think all the emotions I know, anyway. Now, the little scene I'd like you to do...
Yeah?
The scene I'd like to do, you're two soldiers in the trenches. OK, start with no particular emotion, and we'll cut in with those in a moment.
Can you say anything?
Bitte?
Pardon? I was just practicing the English accent for when we get over there.
Oh, good, sehr good, sehr good. Yes, they'll be charging soon. Then we shoot them.
Shoot them where?
Oh, wandering accent. Wit's egal.
OK, do a bit of ecstasy, will you?
Oh, the gun.
Oh, yes! Bullet, bullet, bullet!
It's so long!
Yes!
Oh! I've never seen one like this before!
I've never taken ecstasy before then.
Give it to me!
Paranoia.
Oh, soldiers.
Oh, no.
They're all looking at me.
Wait a minute! Where has your accent gone? You are not German! You're English! You're English, aren't you?
Hate.
You git.
I hate things!
One little slip, you throw it back in the face.
Two little slips! The slip you had on last night, you bitch! Yes, I threw that back in your face as well! What a lousy lover you are, and you told me you were so good with your big gun.
And end on horror.
Ah! My God!
Yes, I'm naked! I'm covered in cling film!
Oh, that's quite enough horror for me. Thank you very much. Excellent. I think I get emotional enough. I'll give you 1,000 points each for that one. Now, let's go on to film and theatre styles. This is for Tony and Stephen. Can I come down? They're going to act out a little scene, which I'm going to give them just a moment. But we'll like some film or theatre styles for them to act in. Anyone got any suggestions?
Pantomime.
French, fast, melodrama? Ballet. Oh, that's a good one. We don't often get... Carla Lane. Difficult one. Sorry, what was that? Trumpton. We've got the whole elderly people in tonight, obviously. What was this one down here?
Western.
So Ian McKellen, Western. So I think we combine that. They've got every possible form there. So you to be, please, Stephen, can you be a fortune teller? And Tony will be someone coming to you to have his fortune told, I suppose.
I came to you last week. You didn't say anything about the revolving door. What sort of fortune teller are you?
Well, you didn't cross my palm with silver like you said you were going to do.
I'll cross your mouth with my signet ring if you don't shut up.
Well, what can I do for you this week? Show us your...
Trumpton.
It's a miracle, Windy Miller.
And all because I knew it were going to happen.
That's right. My legs come back.
That's right. And now that I can read your fortune by sawing it off again and counting the rings on it.
That's right.
I had no idea what Trumpton was, and I still haven't got any idea. Melodrama.
Why, how dare you come back to my tent?
My moustache is bigger than yours. You're no fortune teller. You can't straddle the range of emotion.
Don't you see?
Ballet.
This is prison. This is prison brutality.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I'll give it. All right. 50 points each. I'll double your points, Stephen, for what was an excellent leap. So much better if you actually missed Tony, but there we are. Anyway, let's go to a game called New Job, Old Job. Now, Jim and Steve, you'd like to come down. They're going to be doing a job and joined at the workplace by Stephen. But he'll have had an old job, which will be suggested to him now by somebody in the studio audience. Oh, you're very quickly in there with dustbin. Well, that's which is fine. I think that's very good. So you're two surgeons doing an operation, joined by a third surgeon who used to be a dustman. So, where you go?
Right, Sir Charles, I think we better scrub up.
Oh, yes, sir.
How many have you scored?
There we go.
I brought my own scalpels.
Not on the patient, not on the patient.
What are you doing? What's all that in there? We don't want it in there, do we? I'll put it in here. I'll tell you, I'll strap that to the front of my car, you know, cheer people up as I drive past.
Spleen! Put the spleen back! It's spleen! Put the spleen back!
Sorry about that. That was a spleen, all right? That was a spleen! Look at spleen out! Spleen out!
That's the anaesthetist. She can hear perfectly well.
Is it what?
Anaesthetist.
She shouldn't drink so much, then, should she?
Would you like to...
Hey, give me 5! Yeah! Oh, yeah! Scrub up.
We've done the scrubbing up.
Yes. Oh, no, I can't do that.
Why not?
I can't go. Well, it's Sunday, isn't it? I can't make a decision on a Sunday. I can't make a decision on a Sunday either.
This person is dying. Are you going to lead this operation or not?
You've got to go in.
All right. Okay. But I want a good Christmas box out of it. I'm not making any cuts until I get at least a couple half a grand.
All right.
You'll have to scrub up again now.
No. Do you realise the patient's been lying in the sink all this time?
Thank you very much. Very good. Yes. All right, 19 each. Now we come to a game called Courtroom Scene. Very complicated, this. Now, Jim, you're going to be playing a judge, so you'll naturally sit on a stool, which is what, of course, judges always sit on. And Stephen, you'll be over there being the prosecutor in a case, whilst Steve and Tony will be playing the witnesses. There are lots of different witnesses. And in the course of this game, Stephen will be trying to prove a case. Some crime, and be calling witnesses to do it. I think this will make sense once we get going. If not, I've just wasted my time explaining it all. So can you think of a nice crime, nice sort of... A murderous affair. Sort of crime of passion. That's quite good. So it's a crime of passion you're trying to prove. And away you go.
Thank you, my lord.
Bless you.
Crime of passion, as we know, is the most common crime committed involving passion. There, I rest my case. No. I would like to call the first witness, who was a witness to the murder, as it happened on the 4th of the 9th, on January. Could you state your name and occupation, please?
My name is Princess Margaret.
Yes, and what do you do?
I'm very soon in line for the throne, and can I have a drink?
No, I'm sorry, we cannot oblige you at this moment. Princess Margaret, could you tell us?
Oh, excellently put, I felt. Who's your next witness? Move this thing along. I've got a very important lunch.
My lord, my next witness is my star witness, who should crack this case wide open. Now, this poor boy here, has no parents, as they murdered each other in a lover's argument. Could you tell us what the argument was about, little Billy?
It was all about you. It was about you coming in between them, the way you did.
Well, it was one of those nights.
I think you'd been drinking. I smelt drunk man's drink on your breath.
I suggest you withdraw that.
All right, you would.
This, as we all know, is the late Freddie Johnson.
Oh, no, it isn't. Oh, yes, it is. I'm just fresh from Panto. What do you want to know? Look at that.
Oh, splendid witness. Ask him to do the pussy joke, would you?
Will you raise your right?
I want to do the pussy joke.
No, you can't do the pussy joke.
All right.
Raise your right hand. Raise your left hand.
Fair enough, I've heard more than enough. half. You've outlined the case very well.
Thank you, my lord.
I have no choice but to find the person guilty because they're obviously not a mason.
Well, let's end on that. Well, we started and began and ended on a satirical note there, and in between it was pure farce. But anyway, I'll have to give some points for that, but I'll do that later. Now, we come to a game called The World's Worst. It's for all 4 contestants. I'd like to step forward to the world's worst step, and step forward with examples, please, of the world's worst person to do an operation on you. OK, just a thing, I'll buzz when I get the idea. Away you go.
Let's go for a kebab first.
I've done thousands of appendectomies. Don't worry, I can...
Where's the patient, then?
Hold still, you won't feel a thing.
Right, where's the patient?
Go on, then.
Now, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to saw the patient in half right now.
And here's a patient I cut up earlier.
I'm terribly sorry, I'm not the surgeon. I'm a xylophonist.
Might be all right, might be a bit shaky. I mean, after I lost the last one, they left me off this for a long time, but...
Oh, I'm glad you're here. Enough cold out.
OK, thank you very much. Well, I'll work out the points of that game. We'll take about 3 off that. Bye. Welcome back, viewers. And we're just too late to hear the points I gave for that last game. But moving on, we come to a game called Props. Now, Tony and Steve, can you come down and give you this item? And you have to come up with as many different ways of using that as possible. Stephen and Jim. There's... oh, I've broken it already, but it's probably obvious what that's supposed to be. But can you think of lots of different ways of using that? We'll cross between the 2 pairings on my buzzer. Starting with you, please, Tony and Steve.
Right, well, this is the new British Rail logo.
What do you think? Are they too much for earrings?
Well, this is the first photograph we have of a black hole.
Hello, Noddy.
Well, Doctor, we've done the brain scan of Paul Gascoigne's head.
When you go...
Look out, it's Rhodes Boyson's mouth! Ah!
So, have you ever been an air traffic controller before?
No.
Yes, licorice pizza, that's what I want.
When you go...
No, Jeremy Beadle, jump!
You played the Joker card by mentioning Jeremy Beadle, so... and I won't give any points for that. Great TV performer, Jeremy. There we go. Now we play a game called Party Quirks. This features Tony Slattery as the host of a party. All the others are guests at a party. They're looking in the envelopes in front of them. Inside the envelope, they'll find a strange way of behaving or quirk, which has been suggested by members of the studio audience. And Tony Slattery's got to work out what the quirk is because he doesn't know what they are. So, Tony, if you'd like to come down, hosting the party. The other 3 come in from the other side like that, in the order Steve, Jim, then Stephen. Is the party...
Oh, heavens, yes, I'm terribly nervous. I've never come as a... held to come as a Michael Jackson party. Ow!
Look, I was enjoying that.
Hello, Steve. Come in.
Miss Moneypenny, nice to see you.
You're looking... James Bond, aren't you?
Bye!
This party's crap.
And you had the James Bond costume and everything.
Hello, James.
Stink up!
How you going? Have the others turned up yet? Well, the others here, Bright, Batman, Chana, Donny, Farrell, Ferranti, Foodie, Friend, Harkin, Hughes, Janishevsky, Jones, Tinty, McCann, McDonald, Scranton, Warren, Henry, O'Shea, Pearson, Pierce, Richard, Rosofsky, Seek, Second, Sweeney, Stark. They turned up yet?
think you'd better go. No, because you're in a very boisterous mood.
Oh, I certainly am.
Hello.
Let him in first. I'll just go upstairs, go on a fag, all right? I'll go straight upstairs. No, I'll stay down here now. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Sorry.
all right,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh,
Would you like something to drink?
I'd like, yes, please. I'd like a lager top.
A lager top?
Yes, a lager top, please. Yeah.
There's lemonade, lager, and there's a top in it.
Right, thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
Should we play a game then? Play a game. See who can pee highest up the wall.
Wait a minute,
That was a genuine Chagall, that was. And it's marginally better now.
All right. Can I see your invite, please? To the
Invite?
party? Yeah, where's your invite?
Come on, Tony, you've got a couple of
yes,
seconds.
Yes, well, I don't want either of you here because you're a hyperactive schoolboy. No, you're not. Come back to me. You're a bus conductor.
Okay.
I'll put a Quiglets in here. Is our old French master come in? I can hit him in the nuts when he turns up.
Naughty schoolboy, you're
Oh, you're never gonna get it. He's on a sort of reunion from an old school friend on a reunion. There it is. Well, I don't know, 43 points. Can't give many points to you, Jim, there, because you fooled Tony Slattery, which is just too easy. Now, let's called film dubbing. This is for Tony and Stephen, if you'd like to come down. We've got a film here from which the original soundtrack has been removed. Can you add a new soundtrack? Or can you do it as though one of you is going to see The Bank Manager? And the film will be starting any second now.
So you're the man who called... Oh.
You want an overdraft, do you? Well, I'll be having those for the start-off.
I want more than an overdraft. I want a bridging loan. Do you realize how long it took me to get into the suede jumpsuit? Here's my horse. I'm gonna put him down as collateral. What do you say to that, Mr. Mustache Man?
Don't talk to me like that, boyo. I've seen that horse. It used to work down a pit.
He didn't used to work down a pit.
Not so fast, not so fast.
I'm not going fast. I'm gonna sit in your chair.
You just sat on my pet hamster. Is that one of yours, then? Ah!
Yeah, take that, you...
Smart, Alec. Oh, you missed.
You're gonna give me the money now, whether you like it or not. Where's the gun? Oh, it's over here. There are two of them. I'm gonna put them back in my pantyhose, which is outside of my... You...
Do you fancy a test, sir?
As you could probably guess, I gave 19 points everyone that last game. Now we come to a game called Helping Hands. This is going to feature Tony Slattery, if you'd like to come down ready to do this. And Jim, you'll also be acting, but to help Jim, he won't have to do his own hands, and Steve Steen will be providing the hands for him. And the idea is you're organising a bank raid, and you're explaining to somebody else in the gang. So it's Tony, what he's got to do and what's going to go on. Okay, so you're going to the gang leader to be told what's happening.
What's the scam, boss, then?
Yeah, all right. I'll tell you.
What's wrong with you now?
Don't give me that. I'm going to stomp, knock it. Here we go. Right, go all the gear here, right? Right, first thing you've got to do, right? Make sure you're well disguised by wearing this, right? Put that on. You stick it out, right?
Brilliant, boss.
Oh, who are you? I don't know who you are. Brilliant, excellent. Boss. What?
It's me!
It's you! Oh, blimey. As if you're in the room. I'll be wearing these. I'll be wearing this. I'll be wearing a gun like that. They'll think this is the funny moustache. And then I'll pull the gun on them and say, it's a gun, not a moustache. Is that you?
Yes!
Oh, it is.
Please, so gun for the moustache.
Gun for the moustache. Oh,
What are we going to do with...
What are we going to do with these?
With the blue knickers?
Blue nick. Oh, right, with these. I'll be wearing these on my head. You see?
Right.
I'll be going straight on with these. See? They'll be just going on. They're going on there. Like that. And I'll think I've got some weird religious sect. And then you take the dynamite. Take the dynamite. Right? Take the dynamite. Yeah. Don't light it yet.
Well, you got on side, didn't you?
Oh, it's you. You're back. That bloke with beards on then. And now I've got this here. I put on my shades, right? Just in case they can have spotted the thing on my head. I'll get rid of that quickly. Put on me dark glasses. Lose some blood in my ears. And then... What do you think? There's the plan. I've got a plan here. I've got a plan, right? What?
What about the secret microchip which is in your pocket?
Of course, what a fool I've been. Where did I put that microchip?
It was in that pocket, I remember.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you. That'll do now. Thank you very much. All right. 93 points to Jim and Steve, and Tony just made it a little bit smutty at the end there, so I'll give you 4,000. Now we come to a game called March. This is a musical round. All 4 contestants will be making up a song in the form of a march with the assistance of Richard Branch at the piano. So you'd like to come down ready to do this. And it's going to be about, well, can somebody suggest some big life event that they'd like to hear people sing about? Wedding? Yeah, wedding's fine. That's a big life event for people who get married, obviously. Not so important for people who don't get married. It's not an event at all. But anyway, start off with you, Jim. Where we go? About a wedding. Wedding march.
I'm going to get married, yes, get married very soon. And then we're off to Europe to go on the honeymoon. We'll be leaving bright and early, off one day from Dover, as soon as I get rid of this bloody great hangover.
I'm going to get married. I'm married at my church. I'm going to get married to the prettiest wife I know. I am going to get there, and as soon as I arrive, I'm going to fall down because I'm pissed, so I'll take a dive.
I'm a little bridesmaid, I like to catch the flowers. I haven't caught them once and I've been standing here for hours. I've got a lovely frock on, it's made of silk and silk, and after I've drank all the champagne, I'll have a glass of milk.
I got married yesterday. I had an awful time. I drank 2 bottles of crappy British wine. I'm going to leave my wife as quickly as I can, because I don't like her. I like the best man.
Thank you. Yes. And that was indeed the very last game of the evening. And totting up the points, I see that this week's winner is Jim Sweeney. So well done. Well done, Jim. Well, the prize for winning is to do the credits in a style of my choosing. Would you like to do it in the style of a memory man, please, Jim? OK, so just remains for me to thank Jim Sweeney, Steve Steen, Stephen Frost, Tony Slattery, Richard Branch, the pianist, me, Clive Anderson, saying good night. Good night.
Right, timer. I've only seen these titles once.
All right, hello and welcome to Whose Line Is It Anyway, the improvisation programme, featuring tonight the coolest man on the West Coast from San Francisco, Greg Proops. Then from Wandsworth, the hippest man on the South Circular Road, Paul Merton. Next from Los Angeles, actor, comedian and failed entrant for the Danny DeVito lookalike contest, Brian Stiles. And then the most exciting thing in the Midlands since they pulled down the Crossroads Motel, Josie Lawrence. Ladies and gentlemen, the contestants. Right. Now, we start with a game called Film and Theatre Styles. First of all, Ryan and Greg, if you'd like to come down to position, and I'll give you a little scene to act in just a moment. But first of all, we want some theatre styles, some film styles for them to break into as the show goes on, not the case goes on.
Early talkies.
Early talk. Well, you're quick off the mark. Early talkies.
Woody Allen.
Late talkies. Points off there for ripping off his idea. Now, Woody Allen, did I hear? Yes. Not him himself, obviously. It'd be very surprising. Though he's a big fan. Anyone from around here?
Silent film.
Greek tragedy.
Oh, Greek tragedy and silent film. You did in one go. The ventriloquist act. That's good.
Samurai.
50. Oh, Disney. Sorry, Disney. First, right? Yes, all right. We're not aiming at getting 50. That's fine. That's very good indeed. Now, I'll give you a scene now, shall I? Yes. You two people, please, would you be painting a bridge? Something like the Golden Gate Bridge or the Fourth Rail Bridge or something that takes a long time. Painting a bridge. I'll give you some styles in just a moment.
It's gonna take all day with a brush.
I'm just new here.
Well, take it from me, my friend. Grab that sprayer. I'll show you the ropes.
Disney.
I like you better when you're purple.
A little in there. This is awful. The bridge is collapsing.
Oh my
The bridge is
gosh.
collapsing! Ah!
Greek tragedy.
And lo, the bridge did fall. And my mother was killed underneath it.
If I were like your mother, I would be a woman.
Oh!
Woody Allen.
Perfect. I'm trapped on a bridge with a member of the SS. Could you show me how to work the
Why
thing?
is it I always have to show you? You can't work it yourself. I'm tired of showing people.
No, if you could just show me because
I don't want it. There. What's there?
Early talkies.
Must finish the bridge.
Yes, the bridge must be
Bridge
finished.
must be finished now. If we finish the bridge before dawn, we can take the rest of the day off.
Yes, then we can save the orphanage.
And let's end on horror.
Seems I've been painting the bridge with blood. The blood of the last man who worked with me.
That's funny. I've never painted bridges before. Usually I'm used to sawing animals in half.
If that isn't worth 100 points each, then it must be worth 7. So let's go on to the next pairing of Josie and Paul. If you'll come down, I'll give you another scene in a moment. Some different styles now, different theatre styles, film styles. Thunderbirds.
Terminator.
Terminator. I'd combine those in one, I'd have thought. Cut those strings. Western, yes. The Clangers. It's an Irish pop group, isn't it? I don't know.
Gangster film.
We're doing a game show, isn't it? Gangster film. That's a good one. Gangster film.
Porno's right.
Porno. You have to hear that. Maybe because you said it. So it'd be surprising if you didn't hear it.
We've done Thunderbirds before, though.
Yeah, I think you've done porno before, Paul. Was that just at your party? I can't remember now. Anyway, Josie and Paul, what are you going to do? You're going to be two people at a séance, please. I'll give you some styles in a minute.
Excuse me.
You have come to break the veil that hides the next world from ours.
Yes, and to contact my husband at the same time.
Is your husband dead?
Well, I hope so. He hasn't been home for 4 years.
Western.
Shall I just sit down here?
Yeah, sit down over there, why don't you? It's porno already, just say it.
Well, I was assuming it was a horse, but there.
Yeah, it's just porno.
Well, let's take it on to Thunderbirds then.
Could you tell me if my husband is here?
I don't think so.
All right, let's do a Terminator movie.
You're lying on the floor.
Yes, I'm lying on the floor. No, I will get up. I cannot be destroyed, except by a linguist coach. My grasp of English is not very good, but I am a robot.
Well, let's get on with the seance before I kill you.
Okay.
I don't know what this is. Clangers.
Clanger would like to go to visit the soup dragon, wouldn't you, Clanger? Let's see if we can get through to the soup dragon.
Well, I've still got no idea what that is, but...
It's porno.
Put it on a porno gangster film.
I've just got in touch with Al Capone. He was sexy, wasn't he, Al?
Yeah, he was sexy like you.
Ah.
Say, have you got any scars?
No, but I can take my trousers off.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
Good porno, you said.
That's very porno. Thank you.
So you do a porno.
I'll give you 8.5 for that each. Now we come to a game called Video Players. This is going to feature Greg Proops. So I give you this video sort of remote control thing.
Thanks, man.
Okay, and get yourself a stool and sit on that. The others are going to be playing parts in the film that Greg is watching on his video. So if you'd like to come down ready to do that. And the way I'm going to do this, I'm going to flick through the pages of Halliwell's film guide, and if somebody in the audience will tell me when to stop. Stop! All right, there we are. That's oh, this is a good one, I think. It's a 1955 film from America, Inside the Walls of Folsom Prison. A prison riot results in the death of the governor. When a replacement with more humane ideas is appointed, this does not stop violence from breaking out again. I think it's an old-fashioned love movie, I think, this. But, so if you've got the basic plot of that, you can fast forward, go back, do what you like, and get the others to perform it for you.
All right. New video to watch. While I'm waiting for my pizza, I think I'll watch the ending first.
Well, thank you, Warden.
Well, thank you, Governor. But for your lead, we would never have quelled that prison riot.
I'm sorry I didn't get the phone call in on time, but that's the way things go.
Well, luckily, my messenger with the last-minute orders managed to get through the crowd and managed to save the day.
Well, once again, thank you.
Thank you very much again.
Wow, this part's really boring. I think I'll go to the beginning.
Oi, lads, come here. I don't like the governor. I think we should have a riot and kill him.
I agree. With such a plan, how could we possibly fail?
Listen, I've made these guns out of squeezy bottles.
Oh, I got it wrong. I've been making squeezy bottles out of guns. You fool. I've been doing lots of washing up, though.
Come on, let's jump on the wardens now. There they are, over there.
Right, OK.
Wait a minute.
That's got soap in his eye, anyway.
This part's hectic. I think I want to watch it again. I'm gonna rewind.
Hey, you boys.
No, not that part. I want to go a little bit further forward toward the squeezy bottle part.
Squeezy bottles.
Oh, no. I've been making squeezy bottles out of guns.
No, you fool. Right, let's go and get the warden. He's over there.
Shall we jump on them?
Yes.
Seeing as we did last time.
Wait a minute. I know there's a big prison riot sequence in the middle here. I'm gonna go right toward that. Fast forward.
We want this woman out of here!
Yes! We want a prettier one!
We get more women in this jail, or we riot! Huh?
I
Yes!
can't stand any more of this.
What are you doing with that squeezy bottle?
All right, then, that's fine. Thank you very much. Thank you, well done. Yes.
The game that worked.
Okay. All right. Yet again, I'm sad to say no points there for Paul Merton. But now we come to a game called Scenes from a Hat. That's the game we're going to play now. This is for all 4 contestants and this hat. Now, inside this hat, a lot of suggestions of little scenes to be acted out, all written out by members of the studio audience here. We did this before we started the recording. So if you'd like to come down, I'll just call them out, and I'll buzz when I've got an idea of you little scenes you've done. Family reunion at the dentist's. Okay, jolly good. Something stirs in the scientist's lab. Buying a sandcastle.
What?
Buying a sandcastle. Don't blame me, I don't write this rubbish.
Very nice job you're doing there.
Sort of.
I'm willing to offer you £200 for that.
Really?
Oh, wave, £50. £25. £10.
It's yours.
Compulsory purchase order. There's a dual carriageway coming right through here.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Elephants packing to go on a holiday. Packing their trunks, I suppose.
Ah.
I'm sorry. I accidentally joined in there. I'm not allowed to do that. A Weight Watchers party.
No luck then.
Inside a microwave.
Inside a
Inside a microwave.
No, honestly, Paul, it does get you dry.
Thank you. Transylvanian Hospital.
We need more blood.
Thank you, let's end on people who can't stop moving. That's very good. And one more, just one more. A Morris dancing convention. What? While I work out the points for that rather complicated game, we'll take a break. See you after that. Bye. Thank you. I think that's the best response the adverts have ever had. Well, welcome back, and I'll announce that I've scored 17 points that last game. I can't remember what it was now, but I'm sure that's fair. Now we come to a game called Expert. This is going to feature Josie Lawrence interviewing Ryan Stiles. We'd like to get the interviewing stools ready, Josie. And now Ryan is going to be an expert about something. Any suggestions about what that could be? Sorry? Pigs, and you said karate, so I think we combine those two because that's a good combination. Karate and pigs. So you're an expert on karate and pigs. Which is a bit of a fluke, really, because I happen to know Ryan is an expert on both of those things. So it'll make it easy for you to play the game. Where you go.
Hello and welcome to the television programme, people that know an awful lot more than you do. Today on the programme, we have Professor Kimochi, who has just directed a new film in Hollywood. You've heard of the Karate Kid, and now let's hear it for the Karate Pig. Professor, hello.
It's going to be a big hit.
I'm sure it is.
Huge hit.
What particular pig do you use?
I like the big, fat, chap Chinese pot-belly pigs are probably the best. The little furry guys.
And they make good pets,
Oh,
don't they?
good pets and a good side dish.
And it's one particular pig that you like, isn't it? That was your pet for a number of years. How did you know he was so good at karate?
Well, he told me. He speaks to me, you see.
He talks?
Yes, he speaks to me. Many animals speak to me. It's the art of Zen.
I see. So if, say, I gave you my pet budgerigar, would you be able to know exactly what he was saying?
Let's not be foolish. I find only pigs speak the English language.
Could you give me a bit of pig talk now?
I'd be delighted to.
Imagine I'm a sow.
I have been.
Thank you very much.
One for me on your stool. I deserve to put that up there.
I think we ran the gamut of all pig and karate jokes on that, I think. So I think at least 47 there. Now we come to a game called Party Quirks. This is going to feature Paul Merton as the host of the party. All the others will be guests of the party. In front of the guests, there are envelopes. Inside the envelope, in front of each of them, there's a strange way of behaving, a quirk. And they've got to exhibit that in the way they improvise. And Paul has got to guess what that quirk is. And if he gets it right, he could easily win the whole show. So there's a lot running on this, Paul. So if you'd like to come down here, the others will come in the order of Josie, Greg and Ryan as I ring the doorbell. And is the party ready to begin, Paul?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it looks exciting. I wish I'd been invited. There it is. Kind of everything.
Hello.
Hi, Paul. Nice
Hello.
to see you.
Would you like
food over
Yeah,
here?
the food's over there. Would you like some crisps?
Oh, yes, please.
We've got some Arctic roll there.
Oh,
and
yes, and some
Tizer.
blancmange.
Blancmange, yes.
Lovely.
You can never forget that you're a masseur, can you? And the next one, please.
Yo, 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 I got the note you wrote. I like your crib. This place is dope.
Bamba Gascoigne.
I can almost give you that.
Hello, come in.
Hello. How are you?
I'm fine, how are you?
Those shoes.
Yes?
Dad!
I'm sorry, they're snakeskin, what can I
Did you get that? I couldn't hear snake and reptile. That's close enough.
This
Yes.
place is living. That's what I think. Do you mind if I have a drink? Oh, wiki, 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 wiki.
say? Oh, you rap artists, you're all the same.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Unfortunately, I have to give 1,000 points, but I'm not sure to whom yet. Let's go on to a game called Helping Hands. This is going to feature Paul Merton. If you'd like to come down here, and he's going to be acting opposite to Greg. No, he's not. Yes, it's Ryan Stiles will be acting opposite, but Greg proves to be providing the hands for Ryan. I'd like to thrust them through the appropriate orifice. There it is. And
Do you give us a situation, or this
well,
is
the
just it?
situation is rather dictated by the props we're giving you, which is that you're going to a clinic to learn how to feed and change a baby.
Right,
so,
OK.
That's very straightforward. I think
Yeah.
you could have got that on your own, actually, Paul, but away you go.
Hi, Mr. Phillips.
Hello, how
are you?
I've
Very
come
nice
here
to
to
see
see how you feed and change a baby,
I see.
apparently.
As you know, we really like the money up front. I don't want to
Oh, OK,
press
right,
that.
yes, OK.
Just lay it on the palm here.
OK, there's
Alrighty.
£20. Oh,
All right. Oh, a little more than that. A little more than 20
More
pounds
than
on Fred.
20,
There we go. That ought to do
OK,
it.
right, OK. What do we do?
alrighty.
What's the first thing?
Well, the first thing, check the baby.
Check the baby.
There, this baby's alive.
Yeah.
This baby is alive.
It's worth changing then.
You want to know, first of all, if the baby is a boy or a girl. You want to check this one out, tell me?
I'd say that was a boy.
You're right. Wait a minute. Yes, you're right. That is a boy, yes. Well, what we do is we take the diaper.
Yeah. There's the diaper
Take
there.
the diaper,
Yeah.
wrap it around the baby as it dances on the table. Not around the neck, preferably around the baby's bottom, as you see.
Yeah.
Around the baby bottom. And we pin it, of course.
Right.
We have no pin here, so I'll
What
grab
about
this.
the baby powder?
Yes, baby powder would do fine. Usually we use glue, but that'll work. Sure. Little baby powder. Oh, I gotta open that up. That's not open there. That baby powder. Let me see there. Put a little. That's nice, isn't it, huh? Lay a little in there. No, get away from me. Get away from me. We take Okay, we take the powder.
Oh, dear.
Take the powder and sprinkle it on the baby's behind.
Yeah.
Put a little on yours too, if you don't mind. Put a little on yours. There you go. There you go.
That's worth 20 quid of anybody's
That's an
money.
excellent.
No, it's 20
Oh,
pounds.
well, thank you very much. Thank you. Now, you know what that is over there in the front of the table, my friend?
I wouldn't like to guess. It's a bottle.
Touchdown! Touchdown! Yes, it is a baby bottle.
Come on, I learned quick, didn't I?
Yes, you do. Rumba, 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 rumba. Hey, rumba. Yes, we take the baby bottle.
Yes.
We want to flip the baby over very slowly.
Flip the baby over.
Yes, we will flip the baby.
Yeah.
Flip
the baby.
very slowly. There we go. We grab the baby bottle.
Yep.
The baby's still dancing. We
Grab the baby bottle.
the baby bottle.
Just grab the baby
I see it.
bottle.
Good teaching.
It's there, look, I'm trying to help you out.
Thank you. Very good. All right. 114 points to all three of you and 150 to the baby. Now we go on to a game called March, and this is for all four contestants, plus Richard Ranch at the piano, so if you'd like to come down. What they're going to do to make up their very popular musical form, March, on the subject of some great life event, something like marriage. Can someone suggest that?
Childbirth.
Childbirth. That would get a nice baby theme to this programme. So, childbirth, a march about childbirth. Starting with you, Greg. Take it away now.
Oh, I'm an obstetrician. I'm strong and I'm true. I deliver babies for you and you and you. A woman came in yesterday. She was so very fat. It turned out she didn't have a baby. She had swallowed a cat.
Could Oh, my wife just had a baby yesterday. I was so happy that I decided to go away. I went 25 miles to another town, and when I got back, the baby was upside down.
I am a nervous doctor. This is a first for me. I'll make sure to wash all my hands. Then I'll dip in up to my elbows. I'm the best in the land.
Well, I'm a little baby and I scared Mum to distraction, 'cause I popped out whoosh on her very first contraction. Everyone around was very overawed as I hung on to me umbilical cord.
Well done. That's it. That's it. Right, I'm afraid that is the very last game tonight, and totaling up the points, as you will realise, Paul Merton is this week's winner. So, well done, Paul. The prize for winning is, as ever, that Paul has to read the credits in the style of my choosing and the style of Alec Guinness, please. So it's a perfectly natural one for you. It just remains for me to thank Greg Proops, Paul Merton, Ryan Stiles, Josie Lawrence, Richard Ranch, the pianist, me, Clive Anderson, saying good night. Good night. Welcome to the magical world of improvisation for a special Snow White edition of Whose Lies Anyway, featuring tonight Jim Sweeney as Happy, Paul Merton as Grumpy, Steve Steen as Sneezy, and Tony Slattery as Skippy the Bush Kangaroo. Ladies and gentlemen, the contestants. We start with a game called Emotion Option. This is for Jim Sweeney and Steve Steen, if you'd like to come down. And they're going to act out a little scene that we're going to give them in just a moment. But first of all, like some emotions they can break into, you know, sort of like lustily or something like that.
Ecstasy.
Ecstasy is good, yes. And guiltily, that's good.
Constipated.
Constipated. Was that a suggestion or a cry for help? I've got a pencil here, you can have that. Now, I think we can maybe do one more emotion.
Jealousy.
We've had ecstasy, yes, 2 ecstasies and 1... Jealousy, I think we also have, but I'll write that down. I think we've got enough now. So now you want a scene, don't you, obviously? Yes, one of you's a policeman and the other's a suspect. And the policeman's interrogating the suspect.
Come on, Johnny, spill the beans. You were there, right?
No, look, come on. Look, I was nowhere near the scene of the crime. You know that.
The crime?
Yeah, the crime.
Nowhere near the scene of the crime?
I couldn't be near the scene of the crime.
Jealously.
I wish I could talk like you. I think it's really brilliant.
No, it's so
Constipatedly.
Yeah, but... Good thing. Yeah, go on. Please,
Triumphantly.
yes, I won it! See, I proved my innocence. Yes, there's the evidence before you. Go on, weigh it.
No, thank you.
And let's end on ecstasy.
Oh, please. Please, let me.
Let you what?
Let me just take off all my clothes.
Oh, brilliant!
Yeah!
OK, thank you very much. Very good. Thank you. Yes, double points there, because all those lines were taken from a 1962 edition of Dixon of Dock Green. Very, very clever to work those in. Now we have film and theatre styles. Paul and Tony, if you'd like to come down, I'll give you a little scene in a moment. Now, what we want for them is some styles, you know, theatrical styles, film styles. Any favourites? School play. School play. John Sessions' one-man show. That's every style, isn't it? Any more? Noel Coward, yes.
No Edmonds.
Noel Edmonds. The word is style we're looking for here. Sorry? Dance hall. Oh, that's good. I misheard that, first of all. Dance hall. Dance hall. Oh, it's meaningless, apparently. I don't... Have you ever seen a play in a dance hall? Yes, you have. Never mind. I'll give you a scene now. What are we going to do? Oh, yes, one of you's running a bar, and the other has gone into that bar to drown his sorrows. That's the scene. I'll give you some styles in a minute.
I'll just put the cat down.
I can't work with this.
What can I do? You ice on a slice, sir?
Hang on, I'll just put down this cactus. Oh, look, I better take this bazooka out of my pocket. And I'll get out of the helicopter. I'll have a pint of beer, please.
Pint of beer?
I think you've covered Dadaism there rather well. Let's do a school play.
You want a pint... Sorry. I want a pint of beer.
I don't want to do it.
Because Lo, the angel came...
I'm too young to have beer.
It's not your line.
Someone,
Fat...
Baby Jesus.
Yes, very good. How about a bit of music hall? Music hall. Or
Baby Jesus?
Baby Jesus.
Baby Jesus? Is that what you said?
Baby Jesus, that's what I said.
You know a song about that, didn't you?
Oh, I do I? Oh, yes, I do, yes.
Off we go, then.
Oh, all right,
Let's do a one-man show. Could be John Sessions, it could be another man.
A one-man show.
A one-man show.
Get off.
A bit of Shakespeare, but it's a man going into a bar.
Shakespeare, I haven't even got it. You keep buzzing, didn't you?
I think when it's a
slaphead.
I'm sad to announce the untimely death of Paul Merton. It occurred at my hands.
I lasted longer than your hair did, though. Shakespeare?
Yes.
I would like to quaff some of this ale that I see displayed before me in various bottles of various hues.
That's Bela Lugosi.
So, I know not who of this hammy ale horror actor of which you speak.
My liege, you're pissed.
I may be pissed, but I still have a craving for dry roasted peanuts.
Let's end on the farce we're developing into anyway.
Dry roasted peanuts, quick, put them down in front of your boxing shorts. Here comes the real barman. I'm only standing in.
Oh, are you standing in what? Hold on, it's a vicar. What's he doing with that horse?
Okay, let's end there. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. Right. Pretty even Stephen there. I think I'll give 100 points to Tony and no points to Paul Merton. Now we go to a game called Letter Changes. This is for Jim and Steve, who'd like to come down. They've just got to act out a little scene, but for some reason, Jim, you can't say the letter B, OK? Now, which letter would you like him to replace that with? F, all right. That's always a popular suggestion, that, for some reason. And Steve, you can't say the letter S, and which letter would you like him to replace it?
S.
Replace it with S? S is what he can't say. T, OK, T is good. That's a good one. So you've got to say T. So F for B, T for S, and what you've got to be doing is you're at a barbecue, the two of you. A barbecue. Very straightforward, I'd have thought.
Hello there, Farry.
Hello, Tunfine.
Enjoying the barbecue?
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
Would you like a bit of foiled fish?
Fifth. Fifth. You know I ate fifth.
It's foiled. I foiled it myself.
I can't stomach fifth. I can't stomach fifth. It makes me tick. Tick all over the place.
Have a slice of bread and butter?
I don't know, it makes me thick.
Look, there's Finn over there. Your mate Finn. Farry.
No.
Yes, it is.
Not Finn. No, it's Tam. Oh, you Tam?
Tam?
Tam. It's Tam.
He's a thick fella, isn't he?
He's a Todd. He's a bloody Todd, Tam.
A bloody Todd?
A bloody Todd.
A bloody Todd, Tam? He's a thick bloke, isn't he?
He walked off with my mittet. Walked off with my mittet.
What a bastard.
A pull.
OK, it's in there. Thank you. Thank you very much. So a couple of points each there, I'd have thought, at least. Now we come to film dubbing, and this is for Tony and Paul, if you'd like to get to a point where you can see the monitor. What we've done here, we've taken an old bit of film and removed the soundtrack, and you've got to add a new soundtrack. If you just make it some sort of general chat-up scene, which I think would fit it rather well with the scene you're going to see, decide who you're going to play and away you go.
Oh, it's so lovely here, being on...
Oh, darling, you're here at last.
Yes, thank you for taking me on the Titanic. It's a lovely way to spend the honeymoon.
I know, I just wish I knew who'd stuck super glue on this railing.
Oh, never mind. I've got bricks in my shoulder pads. Aren't they sexy?
Oh, I love bricks. Have you got any mortar?
I do have some mortar, but I can't tell you where I put it.
Well, I'm sure I could find it with a spirit level and, listen.
You're such a joker, you really are.
I know I am, but you're beautiful.
No more beautiful than you are. Have you been eating cabbage? You taste lovely and masculine, and your hair is...
I know, and you're beautiful. You're always... I've got to kiss you again.
Don't! My nipples are standing out. Yes, come to my cabin now and you'll see a lot more.
Yes. Thank you. All right.
You wanted to get the
Very, very good. So I think 100 points to each of you two, and 3,000 points to the original actor and actress there, who did very well, I thought. Now we come to a game which is very, very popular with everybody, apart from those who have to play it, and it's called March. So if all four contestants would like to come down, they're going to make up a march, a song in the form of a march, with the assistance of Richard Ranch at the piano there. And what it'll be about? Well, can you think of something that affects everybody in their everyday life? Sorry?
Traffic jams.
Traffic jams. OK, that's quite good. Traffic jam march. Starting with you, Jim. Jam. Traffic jam. Where you go. Go.
I am a very keen driver. I've been driving for years. Listening to the radio, I couldn't believe my ears. There's another traffic jam, but I'll remain defiant. I'll bump them out of the way in my little Robin Reliance.
I drive along the motorway, looking here and there, and every so often, I just don't have a care. I find myself stuck in a traffic jam. Oh no, can I start again?
It was going so well.
Oh no, I didn't say any words. As if it matters. Right. I'm driving along the motorway, looking everywhere, and I drive along with such a happy, easy go in it. And I find that when I'm at the traffic light, everything is sort of okay. Well, it's sort of all right.
I was in a traffic jam, stuck in my little car. I honked and I hooted, but I wasn't getting far. It really caused me to get in a terrible pickle. Next time, I think I'll take my motorcycle.
I hate being stationary in traffic. I really hate being still. I'd like to speed along on top of a hill. I'd like to race down and dive into a pond and on the way kill bloody Noel Edmond.
Very good. All right. Well, while we work whether I can score that at all with my lawyers and Noel Edmond's lawyers, I will take a break. See you after that. Bye. Well, can I say now with exciting news that absolutely no points awarded for that last game. Now we come to a game called Props. The four contestants divide into two pairs of two for this game. Tony and Steve, first of all, can you take that item or those items? You've come up with many different ways of using them or those in the time available. While Jim and Paul, you have this item. And I'll buzz between the two pairs just so I get an idea of what you're doing. Starting with you, Tony and Steve, where you go?
No, that's great, Doc. Can you just do another one like it?
I like working here, don't you?
Yeah, I love it.
Yes, I'm here as part of the Clive Anderson Appreciation Society as well.
Hello, welcome to Honolulu.
Oh, it's lovely to be here.
Well, all the urinals are full.
Yes.
Where's the car gone?
I don't know.
It's so great being in a 1950s Cliff Richard Beach movie.
It certainly is.
Well, let's end on that high note. Thank you very much. Very good.
What do you do with that?
Yes, just stop complaining about the props. Yes, well done. There you go, Governor. Thank you. Thank you. Don't worry, Paul, because you still win that game because you didn't make any jokes about me in the course of your use of props. So you're 2,000 points ahead of the others on the rest of that game. Well done. Now we come to a game called Courtroom Scene, which is fantastically difficult to explain. But anyway, Jim, can you go over there and be the judge? Paul, you're going to be the prosecutor in the courtroom scene. The other two will take it in turns to play different witnesses in the case. And the case is about some crime. If somebody could suggest...
Stealing Lego bricks.
Stealing Lego bricks. Right, and that's the PR consultant for Lego. Got that mention of her product in there. Very well done. So the crime is stealing Lego bricks. Paul, the idea is you've got to prove that case has, in fact, been committed and do it in the time available, which starts now.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, we shall now hear the case of the prosecution.
I will prove to you, my lord, that some Lego bricks have been stolen by a person or persons unknown.
Whoopie-doopie, I can barely wait. Lead on.
I'd like to call my first witness Boppo the Clown.
Boppo the Clown?
Yes, Boppo the Clown. No further questions, my lord.
Your next witness is...
I would like to call up the Roman emperor who had a stutter, so that's why I stuttered there to make me feel at home. I'd like to call Mr. I. Claudius.
Mr. I. Claudius, splendid.
Is your first name I? Yeah. Whose bloody fingerprints were they on the mantelpiece?
Sissy Fairfax.
Sissy Fairfax. No further questions, my lad.
Objection!
Objection. What is the objection?
No idea. Carry on.
I would like to call a surprise witness Miss Sissy Fairfax herself.
You didn't tell me.
I know, it's a surprise to me. I've only just thought of it.
Splendid.
I'm here. Sissy Fairfax, are you not eligible for a government grant?
Yes, I am. You left your underpants in the kitchen.
I would like to take this witness home and roger him.
Fair enough. Case dismissed.
Thank you.
Let's stop that there then. Thank you very much. OK. All right, yes. Oh, dear, I can't... Oh, dear. Very, very, very difficult to score. Very difficult to score that last game because I fell asleep. Anyway, let's go a game called Helping Hands. Paul and Jim, you'd like to come down. Paul, if you'd like to come this side, and Jim near that table, which has miraculously appeared there. And to help out Jim, Steve, can you provide the hands for Jim so he hasn't got to use his hands? And the little scene we'd like you to do, using all these handy props, you've bought something in a shop, and you've taken it to the shopkeeper to weigh up the goods and to pay for them.
Right.
Should be easy enough.
Yeah.
And away you go.
5 items or less, is it?
5 items. Yeah, I've got 5 in
there.
there. Yeah, 5 in there.
Pass my... I can't
right,
reach
OK, how much are the sprouts?
So the sprout... yeah. Put that there, tap that up there. Yeah, that'll be a... that's a pound.
That's a pound? A pound for the sprouts, all right. A pound for the sprouts, right.
There's the sprouts.
OK,
Put the sprouts down there.
no, I only want half a banana, so can I just take that one there?
Hang on, here's your sprouts.
There's my sprouts, thanks very much.
Oh, well, it's a bit over. I mean, it's going to cost you a lot. If we take the skin off, it'll be a lot better.
I'll take the skin off for you,
yeah. Don't want that skin.
No, thank you. No, I'll keep that. Yeah, I'll keep hold of that. Thank you very much.
Just, I forgot that.
Yeah. So how much do I owe you for the banana, then?
That's...
Oh, these mushrooms look nice, don't they? Mushrooms and banana together, that's lovely. Now... Well, let's have a go anyway. I'll do my shopping here. Oh, this is a nice cash register. I don't suppose that...
OK, thank you very much. Well done, thank you. Let's go crazy. Let's give Tony Slattery 95 points, whether or not he was in that game. Now we go into a game called Party Quirks. This is to feature the undoubted talents of Paul Merton as the host of the party, and also the doubted talents of the others as guests of the party, each of them looking at the envelope in front of them, and to each of them has been allocated a strange way of behaving, a quirk, which they have to incorporate in their improvisation, and Paul has to guess what quirk it is they're demonstrating. It couldn't be simpler. Well, it could be, but it's not going to be. So, Paul, if you'd like to come down and start the party, others come in the order Steve, Jim and Tony, and the party looks as though it's in full swing. Oh, perhaps I'm wrong. Anyway, I'll bring some guests.
Hello, George.
Hello. Looks like I arrived just in time.
Yeah.
Everything in full swing, good.
Yeah, everything's in full swing.
Ooh, you got a lot under here, haven't you? Surprised the neighbours couldn't smell that. Oh, well, there you go.
Well, can I offer you a drink or...
Oh, not while I'm working.
A cashew nut? No, not when you're working?
No, no.
Well, you should... hang on a minute. Alan. How are you, Alan? You all right? You seem a bit drunk, or...
No, always tip-top
Tip-top condition.
Hang about. I'm going to have to stay here till somebody moves that leaf. Is that from you, that?
Well, it's nothing to do with me, no.
Are you a station announcer?
Yeah.
Simon.
Oblong table, can't have that, I'll knock the edges off. Have you got a knife?
Don't you like sharp corners?
No, I don't actually.
You don't?
Have you got a knife?
I've got a knife.
Where is it? Just point.
It's there. How are you doing with your sweeping up? You all right? Is it the drains?
No. Here, have a piece of sugar.
Oh, thank you. Oh, well, you're a stable boy.
That's it. Yes, last guest on Tony.
This is a very old and defunct can of non-alcoholic beer. That Caliber stuff. It's ex-Caliber, isn't it? It's not Caliber anymore.
Yes, you're King Arthur.
Well done, thank you. Oh, dear. Well, yes, a lot of points, everybody there, apart from the Tony Excalibur. No, I don't think so. Now we come to a game called Scenes from a Hat. This is for all 4 contestants, and what they have to do is to act out little scenes as dictated by a suggestion being made by the studio audience, which I'm going to draw from the hat. So if you'd like to get into position, just sort of range your side either side. Just come in as you see fit, and let's see what we go. Snorkeling in a vat of angel delight.
I'm going to be sick.
Hello, I'm Jacques Custard.
A party in a goldfish bowl.
Here, haven't I seen you two somewhere before?
I don't know, I can't remember.
Garden gnomes at a wife-swapping party.
Who's got the biggest rod?
Well, you're lucky, I haven't even got any.
Yeah. Message in a bottle.
Sting's crap.
I can't approve of that. Prison nativity play.
I've followed the star as far as E-Wing.
Oh, yeah? Oi! Don't you start, Mary!
I bought you some gifts.
And a rest!
Gold frankincense and some snout.
Yeah, fair enough then, all right. On your bike, teabag! Oh!
Yes. A cartload of monkeys.
Daydream believer.
Blind date.
Sorry.
Why don't we end on beetles making love on a leaf?
I've always liked you, Ringo.
Thank you very much. Just down there. Thank you. And that, very, very sadly, is the end of the programme, and I just have to tot up the points, and I see that this week Steve Steen is this week's winner, so well done, Steve. And the prize for winning... The prize for winning is to do the credits in the style of my choosing. I like to do it in the style of the racing commentator Peter O'Sullivan. It just remains for me to thank Jim Sweeney, Paul Merton, Steve Steen, Tony Slattery and Richard Branch, the pianist, and me, Clive Anderson, saying good night. Good night.